Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a little quick impressions video on Rogue Company, developed by First Watch Games and published by Hi-Rez. This is a sponsored video.
Yep. We would like to thank Hi-Rez and First Watch for sponsoring the video. You can get the game free to play on Epic,
This will
PS4,
make a
Xbox
statement.
One, Switch. It has crossplay and cross progression, which is really good because if you only have one thing and your friend only has one, like if I only have
Strikeout.
Switch and Lewis only
Safety's
has
off.
PS4, we
Weapon
can play
hot.
together. Or if you play it mobile on Switch and then come home and you want to play it on your PC, that's also an option too. So that's all really neat, and it's a really cool feature. So we'd like to thank them for sponsoring the video. So this kind of game is like a third-person sort of action multiplayer shooter extravaganza game that we are not very good at. We should point that out right now that this gameplay that you will be seeing here is not the height of skill.
I would like to apologize to everyone who got stuck with us on their teams while we were recording this.
Did we win a single match
We
while
didn't
we were
win
playing?
we didn't win a single match. We only won one round, and
Yeah.
that one round comprises half of the footage you're seeing now.
Yeah, because it was the only match. Oh man! So I think this is the match where I'm playing Scorch, who's the lady that you see right now, and Lewis is Ronin, who's the other ninja lady. I liked this lady because she could not breathe fire, but she could shoot fire. This was a lot of fun. Normally, I don't think we're known for playing these types of games super much, but I got into this a lot easier and faster than I thought it would. One thing that I appreciate is that the tutorial was really quick and informative. Like I was able to play within just like 5-10 minutes, and a lot of games like these I have trouble getting into because the tutorials aren't as good. So I really appreciated that aspect a lot.
The game also had a pretty good sense of humor throughout, I
Oh
would say.
yeah, the tutorial was legitimately pretty funny because they had one of the characters talking to you the entire time with his dopey Russian accent, and it was pretty great. Um, so yeah, there is so this game just came off of closed beta and is now in its full version, 100% free to play. So they were adding a bunch of new content. Right now, we are not showing some of the new stuff. That's being saved for the second match that we're showing off right now. But there is quite a number of different playable characters, and they all do feel relatively different from each other, while not to the point where if you play one and you try another one, you have no idea what you're doing.
Yeah. All the characters do have their classes, their roles. The different characters have different advantages and disadvantages on a team, of course. Every individual character, though, has their own unique skills. Like Ronin here, well, Ronin there, she's not on screen anymore. Great timing. Ronin, her special ability is that she has this exploding proximity bomb knife that she can throw and stick to walls and floors and stuff. And if an enemy gets close enough to it, kaboom.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Whereas Scorch's special ability is a little bit more straightforward, where you put your bullets on fire, and now they do even more bullet damage. So you know, I'm a simple man with simple taste. Actually, I think I just got blown up by the other player, the other Ronin's explosive kunai there. Now that
oh
I'm thinking
yeah.
about it, so that
I mean, I never got hit by it. I generally saw it whenever she threw it out there because I was looking for it.
yeah.
Thankfully, like both teams,
Did you
exploding
just shoot me?
knives have.
Oh no! You
No,
shot
I'm
me.
trying to trying
I'm
to shoot
running in
the
the
other
way
guy.
of your.
Yeah, if you remember, that was the time when we were voice chatting. I was telling you to get out of the way.
Yeah. What do you talk? I have not. I have no idea what you're talking about. Maybe you shouldn't aim at my face. Oh yeah, this is the mode where we had to have the objective for a specific amount of time. It was, and then
Oh, this one was the
this was the respawn one. Okay, yeah.
this is called Strikeout, and what it is basically you have each team has a set number of respawns, and obviously you take out those respawns by knocking out the enemy team members. But there's also an objective that you have to take over, capture the flag style. And if
Yeah.
you manage to hold that objective for a full minute, you deduct one respawn from the other team without having to kill them. Or if they just have 0 respawns, you win the match right there.
Yeah, there we go. There were
Yeah.
2 other gameplay modes. There was one where one team had a bomb and they wanted to put it in a specific place and then arm it and then defend it for, I think, about a minute. And if they either did that or killed all the other players, then they won that round.
Yeah.
That one is also a really fun one, just because I enjoy these sort of asymmetrical multiplayer kinds of things. But this mode has the advantage of being very fun and energetic while keeping you in the action the entire time. Because this is the only mode where you can respawn within a specific round. The other ones, if you die, then you're stuck watching the other players and hoping that they can pull the weight that you left them for the rest of that round.
The other 2 modes that exist as of now are called Demolition and Extraction, and they're both... Oh, that guy just walked straight into the other Ronin's bomb. Right, I remember this moment. Yeah. I ran up to revive them, but you got there first, so I just wound up hovering there like an idiot. But Demolition and Extraction are both variations on bomb defusal, bomb arming based gameplay. In one case, I forget which one is which. I think Extraction is the one where there are 2 set objectives and your team has to go for one of them.
Yes,
and whichever team gets to one first and arms it and manages to hopefully explode it will win that particular round. Anyway, this is the new stage that they just added, Lockdown.
I like this stage a lot. It is a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm not going to be showing a whole lot of it because the one match where it showed up in our rotation was awful.
Yeah, we are not particularly great at this game, but it does. One cool thing about this map is that it has a lot of elevation aspects to it, which I always enjoy in multiplayer games like this, because many multiplayer maps feel very, very flat, and whenever you do add that elevation, it really adds a lot of different aspects to the game, especially since I liked playing the sniper and defensive characters, which really do get oh, look at me jumping around like a doofus. There.
Wearing the kawaii glider skin, yeah.
Yeah, Trench was one of my favorite characters to play. Just because baseball bats are cool, and 2, his special ability was really neat because you essentially can put on a whole bunch of barbed wire on the ground. And what that barbed wire will do is if anybody stands in it, they take damage. And considering how many modes in this game are based off of defense, it is really good in order to have just an area where the enemy cannot stand. So Trench is one of my favorites. I also liked Phantom, who was one of the sniper-type characters in this game, although I'm terrible at sniping, so you know. I'm also terrible at defending too, as you can see right there.
The character that I'm playing as right now, who I feel like I didn't really get a chance to get a handle on how to use her special abilities effectively. This is Dahlia, the new character that they added to the game. Her special ability is that she can link up with one other player, and then from a distance, if they fall, she can revive them. There was one point in the footage that I tried to find while I was editing, and I couldn't find, where I started the link revival on Ted over here, and they killed me while it was active, and it still revived him after I had fallen.
Yes,
which
it's very, very helpful.
Seems like a pretty useful thing, that. But, yeah, unfortunately, I didn't have that much time to get a handle on Dahlia. I'm much more at home, really, with Ronin here, who, among other things, is the poster girl for the game, kinda.
Yeah, she's who you play as in the tutorial.
Also, you can throw your sword.
Which is really cathartic to do. I've done a little bit of research on the game in the meantime. Dahlia is considered one of the best characters in the game at the moment, so I would recommend giving her a look if you get the chance. There will be a link in the description down below where you can check out the game if you are interested in trying it out.
Well, it's free to play, so if you got a platform that can run it, you might as well.
Yeah, any platform. I don't, if you have a PC that can run it, it probably will be able to run it. It's on Switch, it's on PS4. And if you started on Switch and you want to try it on PC, you do get to keep that progress,
Xbox One as well.
which I feel like most multiplayer games should have if they're cross-play, because nobody wants to start a brand new file as soon as they swap consoles. Yeah.
Oh, it would be a little silly to have cross progression, to have cross play, but no cross progression.
Yeah. This map is probably my favorite map out of all of them, though. Icarus, I believe this one's called.
I think so.
Yeah. This one's a lot of fun just because I like the sort of mazy, small corridors sort of action to it, especially when we're doing the kinds of modes where it's defend the bomb or defend the point. I like the sort of maze-like aspect, which makes all sorts of flanking really interesting.
Now, we are about to lose the round, but I feel like I won the round with this play right here. Just...
Yeah, because you can see that the sword's still sticking out of her leg.
That was a good moment. That's one of the great things about these kind of multiplayer games is those moments.
Yeah, those kinds of, especially when you're playing with friends too. You can get 4 people, and you can always be on the same team. You can do custom matches as well, where if you get 8 people together, you can mix and match who you want. But if you've only got 4 people, you can all make sure you're all on the same team and play online. And it is a lot of fun. I would recommend it a lot.
Yeah, I had fun with it anyway.
Yeah, I did too.
The fact that I had fun with it is notable because I don't play all that many of these kinds of games.
No, me neither.
I enjoy them a fair bit. I enjoy them more than multiplayer modes that pop up in single player games. But
Yeah.
yeah, this one was a good one. I'm
Yes.
probably going to go back to it actually.
Yeah, I see myself playing it a bit more in the future as well. So yeah, we would like to thank Hi-Rez and First Watch again for sponsoring the video, and you can check out the link in the description if you're interested in playing the game.
Yep. Well, see you guys next time with whatever playthrough part uploads next. I have no idea when this is going to go up.
Bye.